How's it going? This is Don Z, and in this video, I want to discuss the power of an HSA and kind of how, as a small business owner, you really do need to be taking advantage of these plans and just seeing how much money it's going to save you. So I've got a family of 5 in this quote right here, okay? 41-year-old, 38-year-old, and then 3 children, okay? This is the platinum level PPO plan with Anthem Blue Cross. And then this is the HSA level bronze plan with Anthem Blue Cross. Okay. Please make sure you check your rating region to see how these rates compare and do the math yourself. This is for Ventura County. So as of 2025, the HSA limits currently for contribution are $4,300 for a single individual, $8,550 for a family, and if you are over the age of 55, you can do $1,000 catch up. All right. What an HSA is it's an account you can open and you can deposit as much as this amount into that account tax-free for the year. This account is a triple tax advantage, okay? Which means you're not going to get taxed when you put it in. You're not going to get taxed on the growth, and you're not going to be taxed when you use the account. It's an extremely tax advantageous account. When we look at these plans, okay, the first thing to note is there's no deductible on this platinum level plan, but a $6,000 deductible on the HSA plan. An important note is just about everything on this HSA plan is going to be subject to this $6,000 deductible. Okay, so your first dollar expenses are going to hurt a little bit more on this HSA. However, most people do fall into one of two categories. They fall into the category of, hey, I've never touched my insurance. I go once a year. That's it. Or they fall into the category of, I use my insurance every single day while I'm sleeping, while I'm awake, and while I go out to lunch. I love to use my insurance. Those two types of people would benefit specifically from this HSA plan. Think of someone who's got a baby coming. They know they're going to the hospital throughout the year. So it would make an HSA very advantageous. Whereas the platinum bronze or the platinum plan might not be advantageous for the person who goes to the chiropractor once a month. And now, okay, well, I've got 12 visits that I know I'm doing throughout the year, and you're kind of that middle of the road utilizer for your health insurance. So just something to keep in mind. As we look at the rates down here, the total rate for this family for the platinum is $3,000 a month. For the bronze, you're looking at $2,118. That's a difference in cost of $929 a month, or $11,000 a year. So if we take worst case scenario, and we'll say one person in this family or two people are hospitalized and they meet their full out of pocket, this family paid $3,047 a month plus $7,600 in out of pocket. Whereas this family paid $2,100 a month and $14,000 in out of pocket. We're going to ignore the fact that this family was able to put away $8,550 tax-free and use that towards this to bring down the true cost to them throughout the year. Okay, we're just going to ignore that principle. So this family right here spent $7,200 more for those medical expenses. Now, this family also saved $11,000 by taking this bronze plan. So in this situation, the bronze HSA was a much better financial situation for this family because the savings on the premium outweighed the saving or the extra spent at the doctor's office. Lastly, if this family ended up going to the doctor once a month, or this family went once a month and they had a $120 bill because they were subject to this deductible every single time they went. We'll say they went 12 times at $120. This equals this times this. They spent $1,400, whereas this family went for $15. They spent $180. Now, you look at that, it's about $1,000 difference. Still, was $1,000 difference in medical spent worth an $11,000 increase in premium? Always consider the bronze. Just because it's a bronze level plan and it's an HSA doesn't mean it doesn't have as much power as the platinum. Hope this video you found informative. My name is Don Z, your insurance guru in California.